Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Purdue's offense will take the field first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the defense shutting down all the options, making sure it wasn't easy to read. Nice job going to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
To the air, it's Montgomery. Makes the catch. Spins away from the defense. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. The Boilermakers will punt this one away. What a terrible, terrible shame. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. The Cornhuskers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
The Cornhuskers come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Breaks into the open. At the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Nebraska. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Montgomery. It's complete to the left. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
Nice throw, nice catch, great completion on that out route. Sometimes those cornerbacks, when they see that early, they can make that jump and get that pick six. So those are dangerous routes to throw, but it worked for him there.
Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. So you think quarterbacks are all about glory. How about taking that shot and getting rid of it just in time? And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
Now staring at a third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Right down the middle. He's got the tight end. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Now on third down for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Montgomery. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The Boilermakers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play.
This punter is such a weapon. And because he's able to get that ball down deep in his opponent's territory, that really helps out the defense. You're now forcing the opponent to drive the field to score points.
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
Back to pass on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They go to the ground. Got the first down and more. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. On the move. Lots of running room. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Boilermakers in the hurry-up. Scanning the field, it's Montgomery. Fires to the right. can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. They'll start this drive going to the air. Working on the right. Slithers into space. He almost took it the distance, and they get him out of bounds at the 26-yard line. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's gained. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. That last completion sets him up on second down. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. The give to the back. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Boilermakers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wide receiver going in motion. Keep it on the ground. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line's going to have to play a lot better here.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Montgomery. Quickly complete. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The Boilermakers want to pick up the tempo.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
There is a very high standard and a high bar when you're playing defense at Nebraska. You always hear people talk about the black shirts. Well, this guy right here, he fits into that because of his speed. You saw on that blitz, they had no shot at blocking him. He's able to get home to the quarterback to come up with a massive sack.
They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Here comes the heat. That's reeled in. It's Smith. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be 4th down and decision time. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Absolutely perfect. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Georgia Southern is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Old Dominion. Sun Belt, Fun Belt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They believe they can run right here. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Huskers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give to the tailback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Cornhuskers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Gage. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no...
There he goes. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. The Huskers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. To the ground with the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Grabbed in the middle. It's Gage. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get 1 more snap off.
No gain on the play. It's now 2nd and goal.
Just enough time for 1 final play in this half. Looking downfield very late in the half. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. And in the final seconds of the 1st half, they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger. And the Boilermakers will kick it away to start the 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. They'll keep it on the ground to start the 2nd half. Turning it on! And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. And the Huskers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. To the ground, he's got it again. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for room, it's Freeman. Fighting off the defender. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The Cornhuskers will have it 1st and 10. They'll toss it to the left. Got enough space. Oh, it's a fumble. Touchdown, Nebraska. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Holy cow, how about that? You think he's going in for the score. It looks like he's going to get in. He fumbles the football. Who's going to get it? Johnny on the spot. The offense finds the football, lands on it, and gets the touchdown.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
They'll give it on the counter. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Boilermakers line up to punt it away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. They'll try the right side. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D-coordinate.
A lot of room to the right. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and the ability up front and the belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Get it out on the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Montgomery. Pressure coming. Going for it all. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And you got to put that one on the receiver. That's just a flat-out drop. That's a good throw by the quarterback. That's a catch that receiver needs to make.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. The Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. On the move, it's Freeman. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
The interesting thing about these RPOs is it takes a lot of communication. You know, the quarterback sticks it in the belly of the running back, and the running back doesn't know if he's going to take it or not. And you could tell, took the football, got north-south, got upfield, got a great positive gain and a positive play for this offense.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
They'll toss it to the left. Past the first down marker and still running. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Huskers with the 1st and 10. The give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Nice move there. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? And the Huskers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Some misdirection with the counter. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. On the option. Touchdown, Huskers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The black shirts have applied blackout conditions. There has been no electricity available for this offense.
I mean, just suffocating. They're smothering this offense. They haven't done anything well yet. They can't run it. They can't throw it.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Boilermakers will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing.
Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The Cornhuskers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll give it to him again. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackle.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles, well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nebraska. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to get...
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Yeah, and this defense, they got their ears pinned back. They know exactly what time it is with the big lead in the 4th quarter. They've already got a bunch of sacks on the day today, and they're looking for more.
Bringing the heat. Pucks it out of the air. Smash, just steamrolling the defense. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. They'll run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Bully ball on 3rd and short. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
It'll be a draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He stopped immediately. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. And the Boilermakers will send out the punt unit.
Number 11 in punt formation to kick it away.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Gonna run it. It's Parker. What? And runs through another guy. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
When you know you have a team